of Missouri. You're recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Unfortunately, this is an embarrassing kind of a hearing. I've been on this committee 21 years. We've had all kinds of conflict. In fact, I was in here when the Federal Reserve Chair, along with the Treasury Secretary, and many others came in to tell us what was going to happen if the Asian markets, when the Asian markets opened after the collapse of the economics of our nation. And I've learned that you can't make honey and sting at the same time. The question is whether we came here today to sting or whether we came here to talk about issues that are of importance to the nation. I got a little grandson, I hope. Well, he was in school today. I would hate for him to have seen this so far. What I would like to talk about is your opinion of the dual mandate, stable prices, maximum employment. I would like to get your philosophy on that issue. Is that the creators of the Federal Reserve, and then the mandate, was that a mistake?
The Federal Reserve Act of 1913, which created the Fed, and then we have morphed into the dual mandate, and the dual mandate is a very delicate balance between maximizing economic growth while maintaining the low levels of inflation.
Well, so then you believe in, I'm assuming, the independence of the Federal Reserve?
I believe in the independence of the Federal Reserve, but I also believe in accountability.
I mean, can you explain how you put those two together?
Sure, I would welcome, we've seen these cost overruns at the Fed. The Fed has the independence of the Fed is based on its trust with the American people. And the Federal Reserve lost the trust of American people when it allowed the greatest inflation of 49 years to ravage working people in this country.
Mr. Secretary, so the people in the country, there was a poll or something? I mean, you're speaking of the American people as if there's some human being that had an opinion. I mean, either the Fed either the Federal Reserve is independent or it's not. Isn't that right? Isn't the logic right?
The Federal Reserve should be independent for monetary policy, and every other program it undertakes impinges on the monetary policy independence, whether it is cost overruns on a building, whether it is intruding in climate, whether it is offering political opinions.
Mr. Secretary, so you, being a member of the cabinet, you would advise the President of the United States to verbally and politically interfere with the decision-making of the Federal Reserve?
Well, it's his right, just as it's Senator Warren's right in September of '24 to say that they shouldn't cut 50 basis points, they should cut 75 basis points. It's the right of everyone in here because, again, there is no appropriation for the Fed. The Fed has magic money and prints all its own money.
Yeah, I understand how the system is financed, the Federal Reserve, but Elizabeth Warren is not the President of the United States. And I'm sure, I mean, her comment was in newspapers on the news. I'm asking about the, arguably, the most influential human being on planet Earth.
Well, I will refer you to President Biden's last State of the Union, where he said, I believe the Fed is going to be cutting interest rates.
Mr. Secretary, can you tell me, please, what you advise the President to force the independent Federal Reserve to cut interest rates.
Fired, and I invite the Secretary to respond to the gentleman's question in writing. Gentleman from Texas, Mr. Williams, you're recognized. Mr. Williams is Chair of the House Small Business Committee.